Hi everyone! Alright, here I am with the new Netflix show, Shadow and Bone, which is based on a series of books. I think it's a duology right now. I think one of them is called Shadow and Bone and the other one is Six Crows. I have not read the books. I've heard of them. I feel that I have like pictures of them on my phone. I used to go to like Barnes and Nobles or like bookstores and just like look at books that I would want to read and take a picture of them to like remember in the future when I wanted to read them. But I have not read it, which honestly it was shocking to me because basically young adult fantasy is like my go-to. Like when I read specifically what I read is mainly young adult fantasy. So I'm very excited about this show, especially because all the comments, every time like a trailer came out and stuff like that, like I would look at the comments and people were actually really happy with like decisions, and normally like people are not happy. So it was definitely a good sign that people were like happy with the casting choices and everything like that. So let's see how it is. Like I said, I know nothing. I do know that it's like they merge both books, I think, in this first season. It doesn't necessarily mean that all the events of each book is going to happen, but like characters that are from like one book that don't appear like on Shadow and Bone are going to appear on Shadow and Bone and stuff like that. So sorry, like characters from like Six Crows that don't appear on Shadow and Bone will appear and stuff like that. And yeah, I've seen the trailer. That's basically all I know about the show. But like I said, very, very excited. So I will be reacting to the whole season. I'm going to release this first episode at the same time, like in my Patreon and YouTube at the same time, but I will be releasing more episodes throughout the week on my Patreon. That's one of the benefits, that if you're part of my Patreon, you will be ahead on my reactions. So on YouTube, they will come out weekly, like on my other shows. And on Patreon, eventually they will come out weekly as well, but it'll get to a point that we will be 3 or 4 episodes ahead. So if that's something that you are interested in, check out my Patreon. The link is in the description below. Like I have a lot of cool benefits. Well, I think they're pretty nice. So if it's something that you would like, again, go to the link below. But if you just want to be on YouTube, then you can just subscribe and like hit that bell to not miss any of my future reactions. So that also really helps. And like this video and comment what you thought of the episode. That really, really helps as well. So thank you. But yes, let's watch episode 1 of Shadow and Bone.
When I was young, I was afraid of the dark. When I got older, I learned that darkness is a place and it's full of monsters. I live in East Ravka, but I've never been welcome here because I look like my mother and she looked like the enemy.
Oh.
I learned about my true enemy when I was a child.
Is it real?
Of course it's real. The Fold ain't your parents.
Hmm.
I spent years thinking I'd find a way out. Around the Fold, to go somewhere where no one cares where I'm from. But now, I'm old enough to know the only way out is through.
Oh, okay.
We are never going to see it go away. This abomination is here forever.
You don't go to church. Saint who can summon the sun will destroy it.
Oh,
I'd like to see even one person.
that's her,
who's
right? I
scared
saw
of
that in
him.
the trailer.
I bet I know
She's supposed to be
someone.
like the sun.
Mal. He isn't afraid of anything.
You'd be surprised.
Get stuck in now, let's go!
Slide, breathe. Breathe in, go. Come on.
You'll be all right, Lightning. I'm sure we'll find out. I'll take a turn. How about it? Just you and me.
Oh, so he's one of the magical ones.
No. It's just there. Come on. Anyone.
Do you really think you're like, oh, dad, dude? Fine, whatever. I'm assuming only a few people have magic and you're one of them.
Elena.
When did you get in?
Yesterday. Everyone's getting their assignments.
Suppose cartography's heading back south?
Yeah, I found out because they're putting my unit with yours again. They're looking for a way through the mountains.
So we're back together.
They can't keep best friends apart for too long.
Corporal Loretta, but you're saying you miss me?
Well, I need someone to take the fall from my petty crimes, that's all.
There's nothing to fear. I'll now be selecting names of what I call the Nightmare Lottery.
For the supply run across the fold. Tracker, Malien Oretsev. Corporal, Mazia Mentov.
Be with our unit.
Rifleman, Balak Tapenyo.
Has to be an error, has to be.
Finally,
Didn't sound like an error now.
medic, Knowledge Baranovsky.
Uh-oh. But so people have passed through successfully through the fold, but like a lot of them died. Is that what they're trying to tell me?
Hello, Inej. What information do you have for me tonight?
A lead on a job. A big one. Enough money to change lives.
Doesn't take much to change someone's life in the barrel.
$1 million Kruger?
Question is, what's worth $1 million Kruger to him?
Is looking for a crew willing to cross the fold into East Ravka and bring back something.
The fold. Well, of course, certain death pays $1 million.
Kaz, I got this lead from one of the girls at the menagerie. They tell me things in case you would buy them out, like you did with me.
I didn't buy you. I'm paying off your indenture.
You know what I mean. This one girl, Kesh, she has skills, she's like me.
I only invest in the one of a kind. She isn't like you. No one is.
Oh, okay. So, but she used to be like a slave, a whore, probably. And she has a special skill that he can see
What's
in
on
her
it?
or something. And like, bought her. Okay.
Don't cross it.
When I was young, I had nightmares about it. Going in, finding my parents still dead, waiting for me. I'll find my way back to you.
Here's what I don't get.
We're gonna be here all night.
Rude. So it was made hundreds of years ago by that crazy Grisha.
The Black Heretic.
Yeah, the one who controls Shadow, right? Well, they got one in their army now, don't they? General Kirigan.
Your point?
Well, if one of his kind made it, can't he?
Oh, okay, so it was
make
made by a Grecian.
Have you ever put out fire by adding more fire?
Then what's the opposite of this?
A sun summoner.
Right, then one of those.
Doesn't exist.
Doesn't exist yet.
Boss, I intercepted a note from Treason.
Did you now?
It's for the owner of the Orchid, since they require the services of the Heartrender tonight.
Heartrender? You don't bring in a Heartrender unless you need an answer out of someone who isn't willing to talk. That's how we get this job before anyone else.
I'll jump straight to it. I'm in a bit of a rush. I'm in need of a Heartrender tonight for $1 million Kruger job. And you got one at the Orchid.
You want Milana, then? I can get you a good rate for her by the hour.
No, I'm not renting her. It's for a job.
General Kirigan.
The leader of the Second Army here to grace us with his presence. He must believe the new skiff will be a shining success.
Or a spectacular failure.
Acting.
What? Sorry, Mum. I think he's coming with us.
If he does, then you know what he believes.
Now, you with me, son? You know, crossed it 3 times that incident. We'll get your verse soon enough.
I'll be back before you know it.
We can't hide forever. We can run. Together.
Oh, is she planning to go or something? Like, is she doing that so they need like a cartographer to go in to get like a map again or something?
Now someone will have to cross the fold to redraw these maps.
I'll go. Put me on the skiff.
There
I'll
it
go.
is.
Yes, you will. Your whole unit will.
Oh.
I don't understand. We were going south, now we're going west.
What did you do? Nothing.
Leave her alone, Raisa. You want everything to be her fault.
I'm usually right.
I mean, yeah, technically it is her fault this time. I would feel so bad for my team, like if something happens to them because of me.
What are you doing here?
We've been assigned with you.
Turn around right now.
Orders, orders.
Tell him you're too sick to go.
I'm never that sick.
Lie if you have to.
And what's your lie? I'm with you.
Get off this boat now, or I'll carry you off.
Raise the gate!
I'll make it. Promise.
Oh my god, I'd be so scared. Yeah, me. I'd be like, can't breathe. Kind of like when you like go underwater.
What are you doing?
Oh. The hobo. Well, that like escalated quickly. It was like 3 seconds in and they're already like almost dead, all of them. What? Okay, so I guess I think that that they're
I'll meet you at the meadow.
It's happening. It's happening. Oh, the kid that actually just like jump off. He like got out.
So, new management, gents. Here's the deal.
The hydrant is gone, boss. Someone else got her.
Who?
You guys took too long, like killing everyone and stuff like that. You needed to be quick, in and out. You had a deadline and you knew other people were gonna try to get it.
This is Alexei Stepanov.
Oh!
2 weeks ago,
So-
young Alexei here crossed through the fold
Oh, so this is after.
alone. I know an expedition was swarmed by Volcra. Should have been a total loss. But something happened. Some device detonated.
Oh, so they did come out.
Obliterated the Volcra, lit up the dark like a forest fire.
Okay, okay.
I
Then
know
why
it
would
wasn't
they have
fire,
him
or
by
else
himself
no
though,
one would have
if the whole foe came out?
This was some invention no one had seen before.
Tell me what happened in the fold. What saved you?
I mean, I guess he wasn't such an idiot for getting off the boat.
You won't believe me, but
How beautiful is filmed this.
was his son summoned now. You'll set me free now.
Thank you. Of course.
There it is. This poor guy. Why did he have him from the start though? Like, shouldn't he have been like protected by the military or something?
We are now the only people west of the fold with this information. My ship sails for West Ravka at dawn. If you can prove that you have a way through the fold and back, I'll put you on that ship with an advance. If you don't, I'm giving this job to Pekka Rollins. The prize is 1 million Kruger. Now bring me Alina Snarkov.
Okay, that was the end of the first episode. I thought it was very exciting. It looked beautiful. I felt that they gave you a good introduction to most characters and you kind of know who they are pretty fast. You're still missing who I consider to be the main guy. Who, well, I don't know. They made it seem on the trailers that he was the main guy, which is the Darkling, I think it's called in the books, but he has a different name on the show. I read about that, but it's the guy that has the power, the dark power, right? The Grisha that has the dark power. That was just like staring. You saw him, but like brooding there, but you don't like. He didn't talk. He didn't do anything really. So I guess this is gonna be a show more of a of them, of like a group going into the fold to look for something specific. That'd be fun, actually, like a heist type of thing. That would be fun. Because it's not like, I'm assuming that it means that she just can't just like project her power and like bring it down. I guess she's just not trained enough for that. That would make sense. It's a shame that they killed that Alexei Boym, like after everything he survived. And why wasn't the military like more in charge of him? This is the only guy that saw what happened in there. It's something that like saved your crew, something that could be potentially beneficial for your cause or whatever, and you just let someone else like kidnap him, just take him. But whatever. What else? Yeah, I mean, this was basically like a very much of a, this is the world. It's a fun world. Like, it's a fun world. It's a dark world. Very sad world. That's what it looks like. But you have the, like, you got the main relationships, like at least between Alina and Mal. And then between this, like, group of bandits, criminals, they were called, but he owns a bar. He ons like a casino, so technically he's a businessman. He said he was a businessman. Yeah, that's his name. Cass is his name. Yeah, you have Cass, Jasper, and then you have Grisha that have different types of powers. Yeah, no, that makes sense. I think there's a lot of young adult books that are like that they separate them, kind of like I'm thinking right now of the Red Queen and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, I really like the world. It looks really fun. Like I said, I haven't read the books, but I might read them after. Yeah, because by this point I just want to see the show. I want to get surprised by the show. I hope you guys enjoy watching it with me. Yeah, and okay, so you have to talk a little bit about the characters, I guess. You have Alina, who's lost so much, and I understand she's impulsive and she did all of that. And she should, like, obviously, she'll probably feel bad that she basically sent to their death, like her teammates to their death. But I understand that, like, she has this feeling of loneliness so much, and this is like her one person, be it the best friend, be it like maybe something romantic later on. Like, it could go either way, honestly, for me. At this point, and it looked like it could go. I mean, I think they kind of like put in a little bit of a love situation, but I don't know if it's definitely, because sometimes you know how books do, or like this type of shows, that you have the best friend that's like there might be something there, but then the other person comes in, which I'm assuming is the Darkling, and then it's the other couple. I don't know, who knows in that sense. But I understand her like not like feeling that she's going to lose this one person, her one constant in her life, so she has to like at least be there, or like sacrifice herself, let's say like that, to be with him in that moment. I understand that part. It's definitely impulsive, a little bit selfish. I mean, she didn't do it like she didn't think that they were going to send the whole team. That's the thing too, right? But yeah, I like her as a main character. It's interesting that there's like discrimination against, like, in the military as well. So I thought it would be more like I don't know, like people that have magic against people that don't, which you kind of see it. But then you have obviously this, like the people that are like Shuhan, which is what she is. She's half Shuhan. That's what they were saying. I think that's what he is as well, Mal. So there's also discrimination there, which sucks. But they're the enemies. So like they're at war. From what I'm understanding, like 100 or something years ago, some Grisha created this thing. So now in order to move around the continent, you either go around it, which takes months and months and months, or you try to go through it. Some people survive, some people don't, right? It doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to get attacked while you go through it and stuff like that. I get it. They need the Sun Summoner to get rid of it. And then, which obviously is Alina. She lost both her parents through there. Also, Mal did. Yeah. Yeah, no, I think it's pretty straightforward. I thought it was a good first episode to put, like, to show the world, to show the characters, to, like, explain what's happening, which is because it's a lot of information. But it didn't feel like an exposition to me, which is good. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching this episode with me. Yeah, leave some comments about what you thought about the episode, what you would like to see. Please don't spoil from the books. I understand that they're out there, but this show could have different things, and like I don't really want to find out unless it happens on the show. And it's more fun when you see the reaction, like when people don't know. I think it's more fun. So yeah, please comment. I would love to have to like participate in conversations with you guys and with your theories. And like, I mean, if there's something that I didn't understand, definitely let me know. Like that, I don't consider that a spoiler or anything like that. Like just definitely, just like, I don't know, correct me. But like I said, I will be reacting to the whole season, and we are going to be ahead on my Patreon. So if you want to see more reactions to this show, just check out the link below for my Patreon, and you will see like throughout the week, I will be putting up episodes 2 and 3. And then when episode 2 comes out in YouTube, we'll probably be around like 3 or 4 on Patreon. So if that's something that you want to do, you want to see, just check out my Patreon. Please like this video. Again, this, if you can, if it's Patreon is not something that you're interested or anything like that, it does help me a lot that you like and you comment and you subscribe to my channel. Please, I really want to keep doing videos for you guys. It's really, so let's try to like grow the channel together. But yeah, you can also find me all over social media. And then all of my social medias are also on the description below. And yeah, see you next time. Bye.